First move is slant calf stretch. You can do one leg or both legs at the same time. You're holding each of these stretches for 1 minute for both sides at the same time, or one side. It's helpful to do this in front of a wall or a pole so you can hold yourself and pull yourself forward. It's important to be able to flex the quads. If you can't flex the quads, you're probably too far and your knees are bending. So here's where holding on to something would help, or just doing one leg at a time. You'll know you're in the right position if you can flex your quad and maybe possibly lift those toes. And you can adjust the difficulty by using your back leg to push you more forward or pull back. Relax the rest of your body except for that quad and those toes for the whole minute, and repeat on the other side. The next stretch is the slant hamstring stretch. Again, we're using a slant. This can be balled up blankets, pillows, a block, bumper plates. We'll want that flexed quad, so find the height you'll need. Might be a little higher. You could be resting on a chair, a couch, blocks, boxes, whatever. Goal is to be able to touch the floor with really pulling those hips or tilting those hips up. And again, keep those quads flexed. If you can't flex them, you're too low. 1 full minute. Next stretch is a figure 4 position on a wall. You will need a wall for this. For the piriformis stretch, you can try to get as close to the wall as you possibly can with your glutes. And then you put your foot on the wall. I try to get it to where it is straight, a straight shin. And then you rest between the ankle and heel, right around the knee area. So this is a pretty intense stretch at this angle. You want to be able to pull this knee forward toward the wall with your glute muscles. So if you feel like you're all balled up and it's really hard to do that, you can't do any pulling, scoot yourself away from the wall, adjust, find that position where it's comfortable for you to pull that knee toward the wall while relaxing those back muscles. You really just want to feel these glute piriformis muscles pulling this knee forward into the wall. Again, you can always inch yourself forward if it seems a little easy. Again, we want to relax the spine. We're not curving and really trying to tilt or anything. We're relaxing everything down here. It's all coming from the glute. 1 minute each side. Next stretch is the groin stretch. Again, you're going to need a wall. You're going to be doing a straddle position. Get your glutes all the way up to the wall. And from here, legs are straight. Again, we're flexing those quads. I like to turn my feet toward the floor, and that helps engage my quads a little bit more. Just making sure you can see. You can let gravity do its job, but flexing those quads and the glutes is very important. Again, relax that spine. Try not to put too much effort to where you're starting to curl up the entire body and you can't breathe. You want to be able to relax and breathe through this entire minute. And the last stretch looks very similar to the one we just did, but it's on the floor. And again, flexing those quads if you need to set yourself up on a block so you can just kind of relax, but at the same time, we're flexing those quads again for another minute. This whole stretch series is 3 sets, 1 minute per stretch. And some stretches you can do both sides at the same time, like this. And some stretches, like the calf stretch, you can do both sides at the same time, but if you feel like you really are very tight, I would suggest splitting it up into two different sections, of course, if you have the time.